Today is Memorial Day. Memorial means to remember. It's a day set aside, usually it's the last Monday in the month of May, to remember those who fight and have fought and died for this country so it can be free. There's many different types of armed services that you can serve in. And it used to be up until, I think, the Vietnam War. After that, they stopped the draft. When you were a young man, by a certain age, you had to sign up for the draft. And you were put into a category of certain numbers in a big file cabinet. And when they were going to draft people for a war, they'd reach in and pull out some numbers. And if your number was up, you had to go. And I've known people who's had family members that died in Vietnam. And a couple people that were my age groups that never came back. Or when they did come back, they were disfigured or mentally goofed up because of the war and because of the drugs and any coping mechanism you had to survive over there, wherever over there is. It's really a shame. And what they used to call in World War II is shell shock. They now call PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, you have shells going off around you and shrapnel flying past you, that kind of thing, and watch out where you walk. You might blow up on a landmine. That's very stressful. And not knowing even if the people in your own troop could go nuts and kill people in their own troop. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen. Brian had a friend that went in National Guard. National Guard trains you to be like an Army guy, but they're called out in emergency, national emergencies and everything. Floods, tornadoes, riots, they're called for extra support. I didn't really want Brian doing that because they can pull you to go into war too, and I said, no, please don't. So Brian went into another service type thing. He's a nurse, and he feels it's very stressful and hard work, but he said it's very rewarding. So he helps in a different field. He still could get pulled if there was a dire emergency. He could get pulled into some kind of governmental service being a nurse. I'm hoping not. In the olden days, we're talking about women being in the service. In the olden days, it was not as common. Women were expected to do as they were told. Men had total control over you and your body. And you could only be a mommy, a secretary, a teacher, or a nurse. How do you like them apples? I don't. I'm glad that people are a little more intelligent these days. It's a shame that we still have conflicts. And most of the conflicts are brought on by the bigwigs, the ones who never, ever, ever see war or conflict or anything. They sit behind their big desk and push buttons and tell generals and corporals and lieutenants and other people what to do. My cousin Jack went into West Point. West Point is like super honed army. It's like a human being going in and coming out a little military man, like a little tin soldier. In there, they treat you like crap, and you have to earn your right to be human. They teach you how to walk, they teach you how to sit, how to stand, how to eat with your utensils. You have to ask permission for everything. It's really degrading, and you finally come out, you're learned, and you are a model soldier as well. And this weekend, what we call President Trump gave the graduation address speech for West Point. We had all these young ladies and gentlemen who were donned in their wonderful uniform, who had been through all this crap and training for a few years, to come out as shining little tin soldier only to be talked at by a buffoon in a red hat, pushing mostly his personal agenda, praising himself, etc., as we know the guy. For those people in West Point, I as a citizen apologize. And I am a peace-loving citizen. But I know the crap you've been through. And it's really a slap in the face. It really is. All I can say to people out there is do the best you can. Be smart. Be careful. The red poppy is often worn because in World War II a lot of the men didn't make it back to this country. They're buried over in Flanders Fields, which has poppies growing all over the top. So if you see someone wearing a poppy, it's in remembrance of someone that fought and died. I don't know where this vlog has gone because this is about the 6th time I'm filming it. Things I've said and things I've left out, I don't know. But that's what Memorial Day is about, really. And people get together with their families. It's another excuse to party, I suppose. We have family coming over at 3 o'clock today. We're going to have like a big picnic and just be together. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. I love you. Upward and onward.